safe people that I might be walking to our house isn't burning.
If you want to live in a great town, but you're not quite there yet, you don't just start to build that town with love, peace, civility, or morality. You start with a hill. You say to yourself, that hill off the side of the high school would be perfect for sledding. I know someone who could mow it with his riding mower. You call that guy and ask, he says, sure. On an early Saturday morning in late September when the trees are empty, he drives over on the main roads and mows that hill. You hand him a coffee and tell him your idea. He says, pointing, after it snows, you should get someone to just ramp it down, establish the track so the kids don't end up in the junk trees there. You imagine thorny branches, kids with broken legs and stitches, lawsuits, condemnation. Yes, tamping, tracks, good idea. I know a guy with a plow, this guy says. I'll get him to make a track when this first snow falls. The snow falls and the plow guys come. He makes 4 parallel tracks and sends his niece over with a sled. You invite your kids and some of their friends to take a maiden run. All parties informed you that it's awesome. By afternoon, there are 20 kids. The parents talk while the kids sled. A woman shyly approaches and says, I'm on the PTA, and I was wondering if I could sell hot chocolate for a suggested donation. We're trying to fund some enrichment programs. Anyone can do anything, you say. I have no claim on this. I just knew a couple of guys. Over the course of the winter, the PTA makes $800 on hot chocolate and coffee sales. When people see it's for the PTA, they round up their donations as generously as they can. It's not a wealthy town, but still. By the next year, the mowing guy knows a tree guy who's cleared away the junk trees to make more room for sledding. The PTA woman who sold the hot chocolate has been talking about what the school is up to, what it could use. People offer to teach after-school programs and make school visits. One woman came in to sing. Would that be helpful? One woman has a python. Should she bring it? A librarian asks what the library can do. By the next year, the sledding hill is the place to go. People bake for the PTA table, and a local farm is the milk sponsor. The PTA has accumulated a fleet of volunteers who tutor at the school. The woman from the PTA is dating the guy with the mower. The library and the school are coordinating events. Someone has started a small concert and reading series at the base of the sledding hill in the summer because the slope of the hill is like a natural amphitheater. Next year, someone wants to run an open film series. There's talk of a small community herb garden, and someone has approached the guy with a plow about starting a tool library. He says he'll talk to the gal at the VFW hall. Maybe they could do it there. That's when a father from another town, watching his kids speed down the hill, turns to you and says, "This is a great town. I wish we lived here."
So let's raise up our lighting and connect all the dots, because that's what people are doing in this country. That's what they've been doing for the last 20 years. That's why this country is heading in a good direction. As long as we keep our eyes open and don't get burned out and look at each other. Look at all that. Look at all those points of light. I'm so happy to have my sisters here with me, and thank you, Chris. Here we go. Amelia, thank you for interpreting